Hello YouTube, Nalynna here. I am back with a speed build. This speed build is for the micro challenge of 32 squares. I actually counted the squares and I think I don't understand how they count the squares because the squares that I counted equaled up to 32, but then it turned out I had gone over. So I'm curious about how are they counting the squares in the game. But anyway, yeah. So this is my micro house for a tiny house stuff pack, which I am really surprised I didn't do one sooner, since I have been accused of making very small houses all the time. Which I do. I don't share a lot of the smaller ones, I don't think, but I have a lot of them in my gallery. So finally use the tiny stuff house stuff, tiny house stuff, and to make this build. I also limited the packs that I use, not only to tiny house stuff, but also I used laundry day and get together, and I think jungle adventure, just because I was trying to go for a certain look, which actually turns out that the tiny house stuff didn't match the like get together stuff too much that I was using, but I think I meshed them well in the laundry day stuff. I thought the laundry day stuff would have blended in well with the tiny house stuff, but they're very, very different, which is fine. Still worked out. Still worked out. So what I did, my plan for putting this house together was that I would do the interior very small, of course, and then I would take advantage of the outside space. And I am building on this same lot again that I always build on in Willow Creek, which is the one by the water at the very ends where like the smaller houses are. I don't know why I build on like the same three lots. I really need to go to a new lot and try to build something else. But I keep going back because I'm like, I want to try something else there. I want to try something else there. Like constantly trying to do something else. So I never like keep it. Um, so this is here again. Again. This is actually in an empty world that I downloaded. I think it was Fantasia. She has an empty world available for download, and I really wanted to download it because I want to build on other lots, and it's kind of um I don't know why let myself get so stressed out about something so simple, like just deleting and bulldozing things. I gotta give myself a break. Stop being so uptight about things. So this house actually has washing machine and dryer. It also has the washer for outside and the hanger to like do the laundry outside. That was an option that I put here as well. And the reason why I did that was because I knew that I wanted laundry stuff to be in the build, and I know that in the winter times, like your clothes get frozen and your sim doesn't want to like wash their clothes outside, and they do start complaining that they are wearing the same outfit and they're stinky and all this stuff. So I decided to do both, and I figured one could be like for the summertime, and I don't know, maybe the springtime. Spring is kind of cool and still like wet, so maybe just the summertime. And I was thinking about it like in an eco-friendly way, like this tiny house, but it's also meant to be eco-friendly, because a lot of like small homes that I've seen on like YouTube and TV, they're always trying to be efficient in like saving energy and like not hurting the environment and things like that. So I thought that that's what I would do here. So I gave you the two options: laundry inside, laundry outside. There's some entertainment outside as well. In the inside right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out um, how to add in like a table. At this point, I do have on move objects, so I was able to put in that second countertop, but we had to get rid of it because I know the bed's not going to be able to open up, and I was imagining that maximum of two Sims would be allowed to live here. I also didn't imagine that they would have like people over their house all the time. They wouldn't, and if they did entertain, it would be outside, not inside. Just because of the limited space. I know most creators try to like squeeze in as much as they can to like still have people come over, like maximum capacity, but I didn't want to do that. It's just like, you know what, this is like small home. It is intimate setting for just the people who live here. They're not like trying to have all these like people come over all the time. Their house is like really really small. So I was also thinking like maybe they would be into gardening and like maybe writing like someone's an author, and this is, you know, this is just like their little space that they stay in, maybe occasionally, maybe permanently, you know, maybe for a couple of years at a time, maybe for a couple of months at a time. So those were along the lines I was thinking. And I did try to put in as much as possible just so that it didn't look like, I just didn't want it to look empty, I guess. But I didn't want your Sim to have a problem getting around either. So that's kind of what I was doing when I was putting this together. At this point, you can see I haven't painted the walls. The floors are not painted yet. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the walls yet. I kind of wanted to lay down the furniture to see if I would draw inspiration from the furniture, but I did keep everything like on the lighter browns and whites color palette. You'll see some yellow in there. It's like a couple of colors here and there, but it's not like the main furniture. I think it's mostly like the pot plants, the potted plants, and I don't know if I put pictures up. I can't remember. But yeah, like you see, I just put like the little notebooks up there, move the pens, have that little that basket of like bathroom stuff. Also, I was really surprised that small house, tiny house stuff didn't come with a shower. Like I really truly thought, and this is because I had purchased them at the same time I purchased tiny house stuff and university together. I thought that the shower that came with university was a tiny house shower. I wasn't paying attention to the icons. And so I was just thinking, like, they could have given us a toilet shower combo. I've seen that. And I thought that would have been pretty cool. But we didn't even get a shower. But we got a toilet and a sink. But we didn't get a shower. And we didn't get new cabinets either. I was going to do this build solely on tiny house, but we didn't really get a lot of items. Like there were some things, some pretty cute things, but I don't know. I guess I mean it was just a $10 pack, but I don't know. I think they could have done like all aspects because of it being tiny house. Like we could have gotten new cabinets, I think, and maybe make like what we have as corner cabinets be like the full cabinets for the tiny house, but they would just be shorter ones. Or maybe we could have used the regular ones like that. I don't know. I guess they kind of leave it up to us to use our imagination, and I'm just not doing that, which is unfair to the team. But I don't know. I think I found that we had like so little. It was enough. It was enough. I don't want to say so little. It was enough. But there were some things that I was hoping to just do this house by itself with those particular items, with certain particular items, and I just was like, oh man, I had to kind of branch out to other packs to reach out and use them, which kind of sucks because I did want to do a limited pack thing for here, but I ended up branching out to a couple of ones. I think it's just base game. I don't think that I used Discovery. I really would like my builds to be user or gamer friendly for people who don't have all the packs, who don't have that luxury of getting all the packs. So that's really what I was trying to do. So I'm not sure. I imagine that people, would have X, Y, and Z, so maybe they would not always be able to use all of my builds because some things would be missing. But and I honestly I generally tend to use the same packs. Like I'm always using Get Together, um, and I'm always using what's the other one I use? I'm always using Laundry Day since it came out. And I think I really like using Cool Kitchen stuff and like pets and parenthood. I tend to use those like all the time, very consistently. So hopefully a lot of people own those packs. Those are packs that I feel like most people would have because those are like the ones that bring like more gameplay into here. But I wonder if people own more stuff packs than they do like expansions. So that's something that I'm curious about. So if you happen to watch this, just comment below if you prefer to buy stuff packs or if you do buy game packs or if it depends. Like if it depends on either what you can afford or if it's something that you're just into. Um, I know for The Sims 3, I really wanted to own every pack for The Sims 3. I was not able to do that, but I'm definitely doing it with The Sims 4. Except I still don't own Island Paradise. I think that's what it's called. The mermaid one. I don't know. I don't know. Can we swim in there? I gone over this with my cousin a couple of times where she's gone down. Like, she showed me what it is, what it has, what you could do. And I'm like, oh, these things are so cool. But I just don't like. Because I don't really make the characters. Like, I don't have too many alien characters that I made. I have some CC alien characters that I made that I had like this whole backstory for. And I wish I remembered what the backstory was. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, I do recall. And I have four actually alien characters that I've created, and I only have about two vampires. I don't even play the vampire stuff because I feel like daytime is so long. You can't really do anything outside of, I was gonna say Sleepy Hollow, wherever the places that they live. I forgot. Um, but yeah, I really want to go back in and play vampires and like fully like do the story or like the achievements for that because they did such a fantastic job with vampires, like everything that you got, everything that persisted to like characters and like achievements, aspirations and things like that, like the fighting and the like talent points. That was so cool. And they did that again with Realm of Magic, which I'm playing now. It's so pretty. Like they did such a fantastic job with that. And I'm like so grateful when they, I don't know, I just like really appreciate when something comes out and it like just works. Cause I mean I don't like to feel like they're not doing a great job. I really feel bad to say that. But there's just some packs that I do like more than others. And I do wanna say that I appreciate the things that they do, like that they give us for free, like in updates and stuff, and just little cute things that they want to do. Because I feel like that's the kind of aesthetic they're going for is like cutesy and just fun and not so serious, which is my main problem. I'm too serious for myself. No bueno. So I was just trying to add another bench right there, just as kind of something to put in the entry point. Um, I actually completely forgot that I had put that there. I thought I didn't leave it. I thought I took it out. But that's fine. And then I was trying to figure out something to do over here. And I really don't like putting like bush or like the landscaping flowers in the pots for like gardening, but I did it. And so that's kind of what this little area looks like here. I think I left enough space if you do want your sim to like add a few more trees there. There's space to do that. There's always space on my lots for you to do something extra with your sim on the lot, like if you want them to garden. I'm like obsessed with gardening, and yet I don't have my garden skill maxed out, but I'm obsessed with doing that. Nor is my aspiration complete, but I'm absolutely obsessed. So I kind of like to leave space like that for players to kind of go ahead and just add that in for themselves, you know? So anyway, here is my micro house. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you live here. Thank you so much for watching. The screenshots are coming up in just a few moments. So until next time, thank you again. Bye.
You're always stuck in my head, you know I can't forget it. I try to move on, but you're the one that I dream about. I sit alone in my room, drawing up pictures of blue skies. We've been apart for so long, I'm always replaying all the pictures and memories stacked up in my head. I wish I could let you go.